going to be working on a painting of a black Angus bull. And, you know, quite often I start out with blue for my outline work, but today I thought I'd go with a little bit of burnt umber. These are the interactive acrylics, and I'm working on an A3 mixed media board. So it's basically just mixed media paper, but it's bonded onto a piece of cardboard. So I guess it's about 3 or 4 mil thick, something like that, and consequently, you know, it doesn't buckle at all. So it's a really nice surface to paint on. And while I've been chatting away, I've just been putting in some loose line work, keeping the shapes very simple. And I'm not doing any measuring at all, actually. I'm just doing this, you know, trusting my eye to get it right. And then when I've done that, I'll do a little bit of measuring, and we'll see what mistakes I've made, and hopefully we'll correct those. So I want to create a little bit of a sense of movement with this one. And one of the ways to do that is to make the animal look like it's ever so slightly off balance, because that tends to imply it would have to move in the next second or so in order to catch itself, and, you know, maybe have 1 or 2 of the feet slightly off the ground. So there's our rough outline. So I'm going to go back round again now, sticking with the burnt umber. Sometimes I change colour to do this, but I thought I'd just stay with the same colour today. And as we go round, we can just refine lines here and there. Now I've just noticed that the shape of the head, I'd almost created a caricature, really, or caricature rather. So just need to change that a little bit. It's mostly the nose that has gone a little bit astray. So just making that line more vertical has made things a little bit more convincing there. And then the line of the back needed a minor adjustment. And now I'm just adding a few extra lines here to indicate some of the planes. You know, obviously the shape of an animal's body is, especially something as muscular as a bull, it's quite a lot of complex shapes. So I tend to start by trying to keep things simple and just putting a few lines in here and there, which will hopefully help me a bit later on So I'm really just picking out shapes on the animal's body. So this guy's not looking too bad now, so I'm going to block in with some colour. And to do that, I'm going to continue with the burnt umber. I've got that on the palette, and it's obviously a dark colour. The animal is black, so it seems like a good place to start. But I've just switched to a larger brush. Now at this stage I'm keeping the paint fairly thin so that the brush marks show up. And my plan for this one is to create, the black, the darkest colours with a few different layers, and hopefully we'll be able to put those layers down in a fairly transparent way